a secret that will be carried to the grave as the horror classic is reborn. Return of the Living Dead, Part 2.
The zombies are on the attack again. Nothing special there. There are a few plot twists from the original, but the overall spirit of the movie is the same, leaving the obvious question, why was this film made? And aside from monetary reasons, I can't think of a single good reason.
I'm gonna get out of here, get to a phone.
7 of the living against an army of the dead, starved for life.
This movie is so close to the original that it doesn't bring anything new to the party.
Correct.
You might as well look at the first one. It's a lot better. So that's it.
Nothing
Waste
more
of
to
time.
say.
It's kind of like Lord of the Flies. Why bother?
Return of the Living Dead, Part 2. Just when you thought it was safe to be dead.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JEFFMAN316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JEFFMAN316. Let me fix my camera angle here a little bit. And my shirt. And I got Tubi playing in the background, and for some reason my headphones aren't working. Yeah. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to what's going to be the Return of the Living Dead Part 2 watch along. And I actually got the scroll on there this time. JEFFMAN316 Live, let's talk movies. We're going to chat and we're going to watch along to Return of the Living Dead Part 2. I've got it on Tubi, so we can watch it on there. And let's see if anybody's already in the house. Doug was in here. Hey, everybody. I'll be seeing in a Violent Nature Tuesday. I just watched this for the first time today, The Last Deer Hunter with my dad. Watched Return of the Living Dead Part 2 for the first time by myself. That's cool. I'd be interested on your take in a Violent Nature. I think it's a little, a lot of people are saying it's either great, it's, a new phase of slasher horror, or a lot of people saying they hate it. I'm kind of leaning towards the positive, but it's a lot of things that are wrong with it. Gigi's in the house. Hey, Doug, what's going on? He says, whoop, Gigi in the house. Whoop, there it is. Reminded her of that song. It's the Addams Family. I remember that. You got a commercial? Yeah, I went ahead. They've got new options in there where you can do ads. They do what they want to do. Well, I enabled ads on it. So, hey, I make like $0.25 doing this normally. I figured maybe I might make $1 if I put a few ads in there. I like the Munsters more. Yep. All right, let me see if I can get this damn thing working. For some reason, it's playing on my phone and not in my headset. What you guys been up to? Doug, you said you watched this for the first time. What was your take on it? And Gigi, I'm assuming you've watched Return of the Living Dead Part 2 many times. I remember back in the day, I used to complain that it was so much like the original. What the hell was the point? But either way. So I'm going to go ahead and read the description of this before we get started. Return of the Living Dead 2. It was made in 1988. Rated R for obvious violent reasons. 1 hour and 29 minutes. Curious kids unearth the barrels that previously helped revive the dead, which proves the second time's an undead charm. And then somebody else wrote, in this first sequel to Return of the Living Dead, and there's multiple ones if you didn't know that, a group of kids discover one of the drums containing a rotting corpse and release the 2,4,5 trioxin gas into the air, causing the dead to once again rise from the grave and seek out brains. So the cast mainly stars Tom Matthews, who returns from the first one. I didn't really recognize a lot of anybody else, and I don't know if Dana Ashbrook from Twin Peaks fame is in this as one of the teens. Not a lot of people in here that are name actors. I was just scanning through here to see if there's anybody I really need to mention. I don't think there is. Directed by Ken Whiterhorn, is that how you pronounce his name? If anybody doesn't know, Return of the Living Dead 3 is not a bad movie. It's actually pretty fun. There's Return of the Living Dead Necropolis and Return of the Living Dead Rave to the Grave, which are really cheesy sequels. She said, absolutely. So I figured you did. Cody Tudor, hey, handsome. I'm not handsome. You are. You're the movie star. Nobody wants me in their movies. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you stopping by early in the stream. I got to be in a scene with Butch Patrick in the Camp Blood 9, Dougie. Yeah, that's right. I remember you sending me a photo of that. I got exclusive behind the scenes photos. How many ads did you have on this damn thing? Am I on? I don't remember. Am I on Tubi already? Yeah. I don't like this new Tubi logo, and I don't like the sound that it makes while you're watching it. Gets on my nerves. Return of the Living Dead. I didn't have it fired up. Sorry. Let me get this bad boy started on here. So what's anybody else they Cody saw in A Violent Nature? Give him your I believe you told us that before, yeah. Cody, give your little take on In a Violent Nature. Let me get this bad boy up on here. My Tubi is like had ads already. I usually skip past all that stuff, so like I said, I did a poor job preparing. Let me get it on here. Let's get it on. Return of the Living Dead. I apologize for taking some extra time doing this. I'm so ill prepared. Do you forgive me? You think Tubi's going to start being more mainstream? They have started to edit and not allow so many indie horror movies. Yeah, I know they're doing a lot of their own feature films, and I think that they're going to get a lot more. What you call original programming, like TV shows as well. All Doug and loaded. Sorry, Doug, you couldn't remember if he did. So let's I think I'm ready to rock and roll. Yep. So the Tubi, yeah, I got it going. So if we're all ready, with the few that are here already, we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy started. So I'm gonna give the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as we like to say, hold on a second. I'm gonna let Deadpool and Wolverine say it.
Let's fucking go. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, I was the wrong one.
Let's fucking go.
That was the wrong one. I go fuck yourself. All right, let's go. And my audio is actually working this time. I didn't remember Warner Brothers releasing this, so I pulled out the old Blu-ray of this that I have. I've got the Scream/Shout Factory edition, the collector's edition of Return of the Living Dead 2. Could have watched it on there. As we say on here, I like the fact that the carpet does not match the drapes, or at least I think it had a reversible cover. So that's the original cover art that I remember on the video shelf. I think I remember renting this on VHS back in the day. Hold on a second, I dropped the cover. They're doing a little recap at the beginning, I guess, in case you didn't see the first movie. If you get the, it says a hoot. Whoever wrote that must have been from the South. Says it's a hoot. It's fun. It says Los Angeles Times. You get a original theatrical soundtrack. You get an audio commentary, multiple ones of those. Get a new featurette. A look at Return of the Living Dead 2 and more. So this is a good release. I wonder if we'll get this in 4K like the first one. I need to set that behind me so I can put the movie up over my shoulder. I thought about getting a horror 6-pack that had the last 3 Return of the Living Dead movies, 3 Rave. Yeah, I unfortunately already own those. Return of the Living Dead 3, you can get in a Vestron Video Blu-ray. And I don't think the other 2 you can, but I've got those on DVD. Those are not really good. What do you mean? To get that popcorn bucket? No, I'm not worried about getting that popcorn bucket. It's the Lionsgate 2 disc with 6 movies. You talking about? I think I've got that. Is it one of those multi packs with the 6 on the cover? I think I've got that as well. I used to get all of those Lionsgate multi packs. Then they released some that had 8 movies in it and some that had 6 movies in it. I've got all the ones that I could find back in the day. Man, I got somebody. I like when people discover a lot of my old videos. Cody, you like it? Somebody watched one of my MBD shop where I bought all those 99-cent Wild Eye movies. Somebody was talking about House of Clowns is the best one there. The Beast from Beneath is all right. I wanted to get the movie because the artwork reminds me of the Grabbers. I saw that Sean C. Phillips was in there. I also think the sequel to Gorgasm is Grimwave. I could be wrong, but I think it starts with the word grim. So I like it when somebody watches an old ass video of mine like that. Somebody was commenting that they bet Gunther wins the title and Brock will return and face him at WrestleMania 41. That's just random. Somebody would say that. So we basically got the beginning here where they were transferring the barrels and they fell off. And you're going to have our kids here eventually going to find them. Remember Scott that used to show up? He told me he might be on here tonight. He's had a lot of stuff going on. Glad somebody acknowledged you, brother. Yeah, I know. What were they thinking? I should keep those acknowledged things up at the top. Yeah, what are they thinking? They know what they need to do.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, boy. I'm actually missing Roman a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying that. As long as he's not champion. No, the necklace, and you can pick any format and seat. Plus, you get 15%, I believe, off the soundtrack and exclusive digital poster. No, I'm not spending 65. I don't need that necklace. I can pick any format. I don't know what that means. You talking about like 3D or IMAX or whatever? You get 15% off. I'll be able to end up getting the soundtrack for free. I'll find that, and then I don't need the digital poster. That's 2 tickets. Yeah, I mean, I can get into the movie theater for like $7.50. So 2 tickets will cost me $15. I'm glad somebody else acknowledged. Oh, I've already read that one. I started late because a tarantula distracted me. What does that mean? An actual tarantula? You had a tarantula? People miss Roman like he wouldn't be gone for this long when he was champ. I know. I don't really miss him. I just miss him as part of the storylines. I can't wait to get that bloodline versus bloodline going. I hope he comes back at SummerSlam or around there. Maybe we'll get a Survivor Series match. I couldn't even remember how this damn thing started. It's been a while since I watched this one. You're outside. So you got a tarantula out there? You were in Phoenix. Is that where you were? I can't remember. Somebody said they saw Barbie on Blu-ray at Walmart for $7.50 as part of that sale. I have a hard time to believe that. I'd like to know what the heck happened to the other bully. I don't know. I'm cool with Roman and Seth being gone for a bit. You see, they're talking about bringing Arn in as Cody's manager. Yeah, he don't need a damn manager, man. He's already selling more merch than anybody, and he gets the highest rated segments. I mean, what do you need Arn on there for? I guess other than just a tribute to bring a legend on there and have him do something. I don't know. At least you think they're gonna let Nia beat Bailey? At least it's your girl, Bailey Nia that might beat her. A real tarantula. So I took off, but I don't know where it went, so I didn't start on time. Well, we're not far into this thing. I can't see my time over there. We can't be any more than 10 minutes in. Oh, that's right. You're in Texas. Sorry about that. After they open the container, they don't show him. Maybe he dies. There are a lot of tarantulas in the South. I've never seen a tarantula here. There was a big black snake on my porch last week, but it where literally was a black snake. I took a picture. I mean, looked at it online, and it was a what they call a rat snake, basically non-venomous. I don't think Bailey will lose yet. She's not going to lose to Piper Niven at Clash at the Castle. I guarantee you that. But I don't know if she's not going to lose at SummerSlam to Nia Jax. You see it? Take a picture and send it to me. I want to see it. I want to see the tarantula. Hey, brother, just want to say hi. I hope everybody's doing well. I love you guys. I should be back next week. Had surgery, so kind of hard. There's Scotty. I was talking about Scotty earlier, man. We hadn't seen you in a while. We were talking about you. I said you might stop by. Really appreciate you stopping by at all if you had surgery. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you, brother. Did you do watch alongs for Bloody Murder 1 and 2? Seems like you did, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I did. Trevor Morehouse, right? Well, I should say when they press the button. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm trying and I lost it again. That mother must be fast. Gigi got her own horror movie going on out there. Hope Rick's all right. I can't remember. He said his mother was having some health problems and something else was wrong with him. Hey, Cody, I haven't read in much about this movie, so people don't hate on me. But does anybody remember why they brought back the two main actors to be two different characters? That red hair chick, where have I seen her before? Was she in one of the Friday the 13th movies? I got the horror six pack that had those two on it recently, and the quality was terrible. Well, the movies themselves, even on the individual, I've got that release you're talking about, and then I've got the six pack you're talking about as well. They basically are VHS transfers on DVDs, and the DVD individual ones are not much better. So, Bloody Murder is my cheese go to LOL. 2 is better than 1. Yeah, I agree with that. We did watch alongs for those, I'm pretty sure. I should review those on the channel. I can look back. Let's see. JEFFMAN316 Bloody Murder. Yeah, we watched both of them. The first Bloody Murder was one of my first watch alongs that got like 100 views. And then we did the second one. Did you like how, speaking of that, because I think when we watched them, both of them were in 4:3 aspect ratio. Do you remember, did you like, Cody, the In a Violent Nature having a like VHS 4:3 style aspect ratio? I thought that it kind of made it feel like you're watching old school horror, but I wish they had added some dirt and dust and stuff to it to make the picture quality look, a little off. It was like crystal clear. They did like Deadpool with the fourth wall. The guy in the red was like, I feel me and you and them have been in this situation before. I've never seen any of the Return of the Living Dead movies. I know, but I've never been a fan of zombie movies. I'm not a huge fan of zombie movies. I like most of the Romero ones. I love Dawn of the Dead. I think that might be my favorite. And then I kind of got rejuvenated in zombie movies in zombie stuff when Walking Dead was in its heyday. The first couple seasons of that were really good, especially when Rick and Shane were on there because it feels like a dream. Now, I like both of these actors, don't get me wrong, but it just feels weird of why they're both of them in there again. Hey, I was gonna when I do my you'll hear this again when I do my review of it. I'm gonna record it tomorrow. And that In a Violent Nature, with it not having much of a musical score, and there's parts where he's just walking and all you hear is the birds and nature and him mashing down on the leaves and sticks. I was sitting in there trying to eat popcorn, and I felt like I could hear myself chewing. It was so quiet. And then I also felt like, man, it would be the worst time if somebody had farted in that theater, man, because it would have been so quiet, people would have heard it. I got halfway through Walking Dead and stopped. Well, I got all the way through whatever season that Glenn got bashed in. I wanted to make sure they did that. And then maybe a season or two after that, when Negan got watered down, I quit watching it. Sister has a nice rack. She's doing her 80s aerobicize. She should have watched that aerobicize video from the Friday the 13th part 4. These kids, these bullies and stuff reminded me, this guy kind of reminds me of kids that would have been like some of the bullies in It, the original It, when they were kids. I think I watched the whole season after Glenn, and then I didn't watch it as regular. Here comes your green gas. And I don't mean that Doug farted. At least they didn't have the same two actors open up the canister again. Here we go again on our own. I like Dead City with Negan and Maggie. I'm a big Negan fan. I didn't like Glenn. I'm glad he got his fucking head bashed in. And I wasn't a fan of Coral. I was glad he died instead of Rick. Here we go. It's starting to rain. So what that dust cloud just made it start raining. It was like night. It was daytime. Now it's all nighttime. And that's raining. Well, the shit can change the weather. You have the Nega. Better watch that. That Negan. You've got the N on there. What's with that zombie's teeth, man? What did his lips rot off? So they're sort of bad guys in this one. Grave robbers. Was this after Friday the 13th part 6? Why does he need her head? Man, it has been a long time since I watched this. I think the last time I watched it is when I got the Blu-ray. Why do you keep her head? Buried her with the watch and everything. Why wouldn't the family have kept that shit? You have the same shirt, but I don't remember if you said it fit. I think it did. Where'd we get that at? I don't remember. I got an ad coming up in 7 seconds. He said that was swamp gas. I thought about starting Walking Dead over and watching it with my son. It'd be pretty good. I remember watching, was it the first season, those 6 episodes? You could watch them in black and white, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, that was that the first loot fright that I got? I can't remember. I have 4 ads. I'm in number 2. It's time for a little booze. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Cody, you're bad luck. As soon as we were talking about David Sterling the other day, he sent me a message and was like, "Are you going to be interested in that mega box?" He's like, "I still got some left." He said, "You sure you don't want to buy one now?" Wasn't it only like 20 of the mega boxes available? He must not have sold very many of them. I got one more ad coming up here. I got a Disney Plus ad. I don't know what movie is this. Elemental. I bought one. Go ahead and be a sucker too. When does it ship? And how much did you get it for the price you and I talked about? If you don't want to say it here, I might get one. I don't want to get one and then him have my money for like weeks and months. Yeah, it had Freddy, chopsticks, a leather face doll, a book, a pen, and a shirt. I was a while back, wasn't it? I don't remember that one. You know when you said June. When does it come out in June? I don't even think I replied to his message. Oh man, Gigi sent me a video. She's in the dark. I see it. You can barely see it. The video ain't probably not good enough for me to show on there. Damn. You need to catch that bitch. Duh. Was that outside? I caught it. She sent me a video of that tarantula. Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't remember it. I think I probably still got the shirt hanging in my closet. He's running a thing now where if you pre-order it, you get one of the slipcover movies for free. I think I got all of them but one. I'd have to look back. Might try to get one of those with mine too. Oh, so you didn't get one? Is that one of those deals and now he can't sell them, so he's adding more to it? Hey, I meant to ask you, are you still doing your Shockaholics thing? I saw one of their videos and I looked and you weren't on there. So I didn't know, were you still doing that? You and I should do a video together. I bought it before you offered that. We should like start. You should come on here every once in a while and do a be like once a month. Me and you like review a B movie and talk about it. We could do it any night you want it. We would break the internet. If your wife don't want you doing YouTube or don't want you doing a video of me because I'm a bad influence, we could do it short and sweet. Thursday is my dad and I's birthday. 30 and 69. My dad's birthday's Friday, brother. So happy early birthday, Dougie Fresh. We would break the internet. Two sexy beasts on here talking movies. We could talk. We could review Bloody Murder. No problem, brother. Are y'all having a double birthday party? My son and my mother's, I was gonna say his grandmother, their birthdays within a couple days apart. Yeah, happy birthday, Dougie and his pops. Yeah. It was that swamp gas. All right, everybody. It's Doug's birthday coming up. You know what you got to do.
Acknowledge me.
But don't acknowledge me. You got to acknowledge Doug. You have to let me know how much of an improvement it is. I like the movie. I'm probably not going to upgrade it to 4K. That's cool. We did a cookout for Memorial Day. Everybody want to sing happy birthday to Doug? I hope Gigi's okay. She's fighting tarantulas. Mission was a great movie. Who was just coming up in here with the COVID mask on? Was that the other boy? Writing the phone number down? Was that the little boy? I've already seen the movie, but it's a nice movie. Yeah, it's not bad. Brings. Glad we could finish the Rocky 4K Steelbooks, but how you doing here tonight? Hey, I appreciate you. I don't know, man. Are they only gonna be on I can't remember who had it. Was it Groove? Did you ever get replacement discs for that audio issues? Because I emailed Warner Brothers and told them I wanted replacements and I would review them. They told me they took my information, they took my receipt, and they said whenever they were available, they would let me know, and I haven't heard anything. And now they're going to release that Rocky set with all of the movies in it, and well, they all have issues. You're probably just like me. You don't have like a super duper sound system where you care about it. The pitch on one of them was a little off. They said most people didn't even notice it. And then there was something else with one of the other ones, but everybody's messed up. It's every disc. I'm just one of those ones. If you ever wanted to sell it, somebody's going to ask you, do you have the replacement disc? So I might go ahead and try to get them. Hopping off, love you, brother. Too sweet. Yeah, too sweet. You ought to let me know if you actually did want to do something one day. We could just do something once a quarter or something. Zombie almost looked like Leatherface. That's funny. No, I meant all the sets, like everybody's. So, I mean, if you bought the set, your discs are messed up. Or if you bought the steel books, yours are messed up. I'm down. Just let me know. Just let me know what your schedule is, like when you might could work something in, and we can chat about it offline. I really appreciate it. It'd be kind of fun. He said, "Take care." The great Cody Tudor, the actor extraordinaire. So did I. If you watched my movie hunts back then, I bought the Best Buy exclusive steel books, so I'll probably get those too. So I emailed them, like I said, with my receipt and showed them all the ones I bought, and they said when the replacement discs were available, I could get them. Michael Jackson Zombie shows up at the end. Yeah, I remember that. Take care and spike your hair. Woo woo woo. I don't have enough hair to spike if you're talking about me. Yeah, that zombie did look like Leatherface. Like look like Leatherface from like what was number 4? The Next Generation, where he had that shitty tie. And look at it, they step on it. I liked when they step on that guy's head every time. Yeah, I know I had to get literally it was up on top. I saw two figures up at the top. One was Doink and there was another behind it. So I literally hey, don't tell anybody. I was the one that opened that lightsaber up. Cause I was gonna reach up and get it. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna lay it down and then I'm gonna do it and actually record the video of it. Cause I wasn't gonna do it on video. But yeah, I reached that lightsaber. I pulled the lightsaber out of the pack so I could put it back in there. It was just the lightsaber part, not the handle. And so I reached up there and grabbed it. I looked around, there was no worker anywhere in sight back there because I went by there on my way to work. So it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, he did have the same suit. Yeah, was it number 2 also? But yeah, I don't collect a lot of wrestling figures anymore, but if I can cuz I'm selling a ton of them. Anybody who watches this and collects wrestling figures, I'm selling loose ones and packaged ones on eBay, JEFFMAN316. I had to put a 9 on there cuz somebody hacked my account one time. Why did you look away when you said you're the one who opened it? It can it can just be me. I would love. Oh man, no, I would love No Holds Barred. Isn't the Blu-ray of No Holds Barred out of print? Oh, look at her face. Ooh, can't. She reached in his fucking face and pulled it out. This has some really good practical effects in it. You think so? Is no longer on Amazon? Yeah, I heard somebody say that it was out of print. That reminds me of that shrunken head guy from Beetlejuice. Man, I can't wait for Beetlejuice to come out. Why is his hand so big? Or is it because his head's so small? In the face. Yeah, that's what kind of cake are you getting? I remember it was somebody was doing a video of out of print Blu-rays and DVDs, and I was like, well, didn't you include No Holds Barred? People on eBay are selling it between 70 and $100. The Blu-ray and the DVD for like 40 some bucks. Hmm, that's cool. Keaton said Beetlejuice will have us laughing like crazy. Yeah, well, he must have really liked the script because I didn't think he would have wanted to come back. And I think the only reason he came back as Batman is they were making such a big deal out of it. He was supposed to get that Batgirl movie, the Flash movie, and a Batman Beyond type movie, and then they fucked him over. I wonder if he regrets coming back now to do Batman. But he was the best part of the Flash. I loved it. That's why I got that Batman Steelbook. Even though I already had a Batman 4K Steelbook, I went and got another one. I got that UK one. I know he's the perfect age for it, right? They don't know what they're fucking doing, man. DC needs somebody running it other than James Gunn. He could do both at the same time. He could do his universe and some older, one-off legacy type stuff. Like they're doing with the Joker. You'll be getting 2 cakes, one from DQ, a peanut butter cake and a marble cake from Festival with an image on it. Yeah, I always if for my birthday I do ice cream cakes from Dairy Queen. I'm not a big regular cake guy. Upstairs, mister. That's the guy from the Dana Ashbrook, his name. He's the one from Twin Peaks I was talking about. DC has to look and see what Marvel was doing movie wise. Dad doesn't like DQ cake. Yeah, my dad didn't really like ice cream cakes either. Look at the early Marvel, the way they did that stuff, not the late Marvel. Because man, I haven't liked much of Marvel in the last couple years. Now I can't wait to see Deadpool. Has that girl been in anything else that's in this movie? Man, nowadays you couldn't do that. That's child abuse. Locking that damn kid in the room like that and tying the door shut. That guy's funny. I like him. All right, Gigi, if you're out there, I hope you're okay. I'm sending her a message. I would have done Funfetti, but I don't know if he would have liked it. What's he doing? He trying to smoke them out? Damn, man. This kid's a thug. Early Marvel was pretty good, like Howard the Duck, but Blade was. I didn't mean that early. I meant like the way they first did them, like Thor, the first Iron Man, the first Avengers type of thing. I like the second more than the first. I always have. You know, I haven't watched the second one in so long. It's pretty enjoyable. I appreciate you stopping by. If you I haven't done any research, so like I said, don't hate me. Why did they use the same actors from the first one over again in different roles? If it's technically supposed to be in the same timeline, that's kind of weird. I like that guy from Twin Peaks right there. And I got an ad coming up. I used to cook barbecue chicken on the grill and cheeseburgers when my dad doesn't like cheese. You know, I like cheese. Everybody always says I'm weird. I don't like melted cheese on my hamburgers. I'm like an old school McDLT guy. You guys remember McDLTs? I like the cool side cold and the hot side hot. I always like my cheese cold and not melted on the burger. To me, it tastes different. She still ain't found that spider, man, that tarantula. But not let's not forget the X-Men franchise of Spider-Man, but we don't talk about the Daredevil movie disaster. But that was also like the Fox slash Sony stuff. That wasn't like true Marvel. That's kind of yeah, that early stuff there was not the best way to do things. I like it melted. Yeah, I don't like it melted. I know most people do. I'm just weird that way. I like cold cheese. I just like the taste of it better than hot melted cheese. And I don't use singles anymore. I watched a video that basically showed the molecular breakdown of like a Kraft single, and it's literally like one molecule away from being plastic. So I use like Sargento and like use real cheese on my food now. I don't buy processed cheese anymore. Yeah. Well, I will say the first Daredevil with Ben Affleck is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. Now, I don't like Elektra at all, but I like that Daredevil a little bit. I don't know. It's that Disney shit, man. Now that they own it, you're not gonna get half of that stuff in 4K. I wish. You would think Disney would want to like cash cow that thing and just get whatever they can out. To go back to that early Marvel stuff, I grew up, in the 70s and 80s, and I liked Howard the Duck. I thought the shit was funny back then. So I'm not a Howard the Duck hater. Yeah, I really liked that first Nick Cage Ghost Rider. There was a rumor that he might show up as Ghost Rider in the Daredevil Wolverine. Ooh, I was a little strong. When did that come out? Daredevil Wolverine, end of July. So those dumbasses just knocked all the power and the telephone out for everybody. My shirt's riding up on me. Yeah, he would make a good Ghost Rider. He'd be excellent. What what is this girl that's in this movie? Where have I seen her before? I'm looking her up. This red haired chick. Is it Brenda? What has she been in? Now I know where I've seen her. I know exactly what I remember her from. She was the second chick in is it all right if I say chick? In Weird Science. She was the blonde girlfriend in Weird Science. And Julie Aronson, is that how you pronounce her name? From Friday the 13th fame was the other girlfriend in there. She was also in Killer Clowns from Outer Space. She was in Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. I love Remo Williams. Nobody ever talks about Remo Williams. And she was in Head of the Class. Remember that shitty show? Wow. Yeah, the red hair girl there. Not the blonde, the sister, the girlfriend of Tom Matthews. I recognized her face from Weird Science. Disney Movie Club is over and since Deadpool and Wolverine come out July 26th. Yeah, I thought that was. Yeah, that's what I was asking about. I couldn't remember if it was the beginning of the month or end of the month. That fucking head's coming back to life out of that bag. See, that's one of the reasons I like this movie. It's got some comedy in it. That guy's overreaction is priceless. She's biting his finger. Look at him choppers. Head to the chopper. Not having all those dumbasses in the graveyard and stuff, the characters in this movie are way more likable. I like how they all think that the normal zombie shit's gonna work, like stabbing them in the head and stuff, but it doesn't work. Was she a redneck zombie? That was a movie, Redneck Zombies. Get that damn screwdriver out of my head. That's like me, I'm a redneck. At least the zombies in this one are a little smarter. Remember in the first one, Return of the Living Dead, that one was in the ambulance and it was actually talking? I thought that was a little messed up. I got to go lighter on the rum and them drinks, man. I already feel a little buzz. Gigi says she's on high alert. That tarantula's walking around, so she's not even watching the movie anymore. Poor Gigi. When she actually gets to the point where she can join us and watch it, she's got a damn tarantula attacking her. Where'd everybody go? Is everybody fighting spiders with Gigi? That Dana Ashbrook, it was a movie that I saw him in that I was going to recommend to you guys. What was it? He obviously is remembered mostly from Twin Peaks. What was the movie? Shit. The Aggression Scales. Anybody seen that from 2012? It kind of feels more like what do you call it? Night of the Living Dead, more with the way the zombies are coming than the first one. Shit, my Roku disconnected for some reason. Hold on a second. There it goes. I don't know why it does that every once in a while. Like if I click on anything else on my phone, it opens up something else. Hey Doug, did you order anything else from Disney Movie Club before it technically shut down? Do you have anything on the way? I can't remember. In this one, do they turn into damn zombies like they did in the first one? They obviously didn't breathe it in as heavy as they did in the first one. He's coming behind you. He's coming to get you, Barbara. That did absolutely nothing. They're still coming. Yeah, I have to agree with who was it that said that the first one this was better than the first one? It is a little more fun. Like got a more fun feel to it. The hell is that dude doing? I guess he actually finally turned. I need to tell Cody you like the first one more. Would you like more about the first one? The first one is more a traditional like horror movie. This one has got a little bit more, I think, comedy to it. It's probably because it's got children in it. You wish you could snap your fingers to get your attention to the chat. I read the last comment you made. Disney Movie Club is over since Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. I don't have anything else listed on the chat. What else did you say? And I read that one. And I read about Melted. I don't have anything else that came up on here. This one's good too, but I enjoyed the first one more. Have you seen Return of the Living Dead 3? I know a lot of people don't like Return of the Living Dead 3, but I've seen it a couple. Well, that's the last comment that I got. Maybe StreamYard had a bad. Yeah, I don't have anything else on here. StreamYard or YouTube must have had a hiccup because I don't have anything else. And I'm looking on YouTube. And that was your last comment on YouTube as well. Sounds like me, you need a hearse. That old fucker. Maybe it's because you do enjoy old movies, and this one it feels cheesy. It makes me laugh a lot, but the first one does too. Yeah, I don't know. This one does have a different feel to it. This one, I guess, maybe feels more like a traditional uh, zombie movie than the first one felt like it had a lot of uniqueness to it. Doug to who? Yeah, I don't see any more comments from Doug. Maybe YouTube's having a problem. Just like anybody would care about the fucking door at this point. The damn house is being destroyed by zombies. Oh, that's right. I forgot. He said his car was cherry. Get off the car. Ain't nobody touched it yet. What's he yelling at? There's that boy. We got to decide what we're going to watch next week. I want to watch a comedy, man. He should know he can't drive from the fucking middle seat. That one's on top of the car, right? This the comedy is a little bit more I don't know what you want to say, zany in this one. It was like tongue in cheek in the first one. This one a little more, a little zany, like they're trying to like overdo it a little bit. I do like the concept that the parts can still live the after they're dismembered. That's kind of like uh cousin it or thing. Which one is it that's in Adam's family? Thing. See, you're laughing. I always thought it was crazy for laughing in these type of movies. You're right. The first one had its moments, like you said. It's only got a couple of humorous parts in it, but it is more gore and horror. This one is more zany. I don't know. Maybe you're saying something raunchy. Thing, yeah. Thing is it was the one with hair, right? Cousin it. Thing is the hand. I like that they included that thing in the Wednesday show on Netflix. I wonder why she changed her hair red, or was one of red is her natural hair color. Yeah, I do like that part. Doug, but sometimes I see Jeff man show comments that don't show in my chat. Yeah, I'm doing StreamYard, and sometimes it gets out of sync with YouTube. I don't know why. When don't we say something wrong? That's true. No, I said wonder if he said something raunchy, and that's why YouTube was censoring his messages. You said something raunchy? Hey man, sometimes comments are let me look on YouTube. Let me see if I can look at this on YouTube. Sometimes it has comments that it even put a I got 10. That's good. I'm gonna look and see if it shows any comments on YouTube. When did you two have your last bowel movement? Yeah, I don't see YouTube. It says you did barbecue chicken. I like it melted. When we're gonna get the X-Men in 4K. Disney Movie Club is over. And that's it. Yep, see? Doug said something raunchy. Shame on Dougie. We don't need that kind of talking here, bro. We say worse than that, it doesn't edit it. Well, I guess I'm verbal. It doesn't edit me. It'll change the algorithm and not put it out there for more people to watch it. Like I think I told you guys, I heard that one YouTuber say, "Don't say a curse word within the first 30 seconds of your video or it could affect the algorithm." So I try not to do, any vulgar words in my intros. The kid looked like he was having one when he was shaking in bed. Doug asked about bowel movements. Probably. Dougie Fresh, the bowel movement expert. Hey, this says now that I posted this on, Twitter, on X. Does anybody actually call it X? I wonder what it looks like on there. It's kinda cool, it actually does show it on there. Now I gotta start promoting it on, X, Twitter, or whatever. Look, I did it in my little profile, like, my little man is looking over a fence. She got confused because you said something and she realized you were saying something, hence the, "Oh, okay." You gotta remember I'm drinking, man, you guys. I'm hosting it on X, and it's working. Hey, I need to start promoting it on there now. So I bring my hamster on here for, uh, the mascot of the channel, and you try and bring tarantulas up on here. Toy Story scared you as a kid? Really? No X here. Yeah, I don't use it much either. That's why I don't promote it. I promote, Instagram. What in Minion Boys? What? I mean, any movie could be creepy to somebody. I just was wanting to know why. Hell yeah, I don't know why, but it did. What about now? Can you watch it and not have PTSD? Which is weird because I can watch horror movies alone in the dark and they're not scary to me, but Toy Story as a kid, I was so scared. Yeah, it's just some things you just connect to you that way. Were you afraid of Chucky? I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I was never really, afraid of any horror movie. Some of them have made me, I don't know what you would like, weirded out. I remember watching House of a Thousand Corpses, like, at 2 AM the very first time off of a bootleg that I downloaded, and I remember how it weirded me out while at Dr. Satan. I don't even remember this part. I don't watch Disney movies, only Disney or Pixar. I've seen Finding Nemo, Monsters, Inc., and Up, that's it. I love Finding Nemo. Star Wars Collecting Hobbies, yo, what's up? Too sweet. What you doing? See, at least in this movie, they started turning, like, much farther along into the movie. Watch out, Jeff, man, he's gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Dude. See, this one, I think they made it a little more funny because 'cause it's got kids and shit involved. Like I said, I didn't like the 3rd one at all, Return of the Living Dead 3 at all back in the day, and then when I got the Vestron Video Blu-ray, watched it again, I had a little bit more respect for it. It was maybe older. I was expecting another movie similar to this one back in the day, and you didn't get it, but one way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. You're more afraid of ghosts? I'm not afraid of no ghosts 'cause bugs make me feel good. Yeah, that song. Who sings that? Is that Pat Benatar? Do y'all believe in ghosts? I don't know that I believe in ghosts like you see in movies. I do think I do believe in the spiritual world where they can and stuff. It's kinda hard to not believe in that kind of so if you are religious, it'd be kind of fall in place with similar like, the Holy Spirit type of thing. So I believe in spirits. Oh god, nobody wants dude, see, you turn something cool into something raunchy every time. Do you believe in spooks and specters or whatever that beginning of that Ghostbusters ad is? Is it yeah, I think it is Joan Jett. One way or another. No, it's actually Blondie. It's Blondie. That kinda all gets blurred together there, the Pat Benatar, the Joan Jett, the Blondie, all that shit blurs together a little bit. I once captured a ghost horse and elephant in a picture I took to Mexico. Yeah, you gotta explain a little more than that. You gotta give a little more detail than that, because 'cause I'm buzzed and that's gonna fuck me up. We were not really. I mean, it was all in the same vein. Like I said, Blondie, Debbie Harry. I liked her in Videodrome. You see that? She's fucking sexy in that. Speaking of that, see, Doug, you need to watch Videodrome. Talking about she's sexy as hell in there, and she's got small breasts. You would watch that and complain about it. Doug needs to learn what sexy is. This guy fucked me up, man, walking around with no legs and stuff. I hate getting to the bottom of that drink, man. Ain't nothing but alcohol up in there. Woo! He pulled his arm off. Now, what would that be in the hospital where you could release that shit just out in the public? Burn his fucking skin off. Holy shit, man. Subscriber count? I got nervous the other day because I got to 3,000, then it went to 2,099, then it went to 2,098, went back up to 3,000. And then the last couple of days, man, I've gotten 25 extra ones. I got 3,025. That's good. Can't believe the Catholic Church acknowledged the paranormal existence or exorcism. Why not? Because that's like ghosts are standing there and they're like, Catholic Church,
Acknowledge me.
acknowledge me. I took a trip to Mexico on a bus tour. At some town we stopped at, I took pictures because it was a steep walkways with shops on both sides, so I snapped a lot of pictures. Okay, I'm enthralled. In one picture, there was a man holding a girl's hand, and her face was distorted or blurry, and I thought that it was because I was snapping pics fast. Woo! Come on, keep going. Bad Doug. The 5th damn commercial while watching your stream. And now a YouTube commercial or a Tubi commercial? If it's YouTube, click on that shit, Doug. Give me some revenue. Oh, this has got a good soundtrack. Find my baby yet. To my good friend. Doctor, give me news. I got a bad case of loving you. I'm trying to listen to you talk. Well, I'll be quiet a minute. He's got rigor mortis setting in. Wait a minute. The next part of her story. So after the trip, I was showing the pictures on my camera, and my cousin zoomed into that picture, and we noticed an eye and followed the blurry stuff, and you can see an elephant trunk and a horse looking like it's wearing a headdress. Oh shit. That's spooky stuff, man. Like circus animals. I don't know if you believe me. No, I know I believe in that kinda shit. I really do believe in people taking, photos of that kinda stuff and capturing images. Like I said, I don't think they're ghosts, I think they're spirits. They're trapped, like, between the 2 worlds. See, I think a ghost in our world would be like the remnants. I think spirits are, like, trapped in between. That's what I do believe. Laughing your ass off? I just got 2 commercials, that 4 and 10 minutes. Is it Tubi or YouTube? 'Cause I told you I set the YouTube setting to do commercials based on the algorithm. Dimensions. Yeah, like they're trapped between 2 dimensions. At least in this one, this dude is, like, turning into full-on zombie, like, eating brains and shit. Woohoo! Ooh. That was all rum. Brains. Ecclesiastes 9, the dead know nothing, have no further reward, and are forgotten. Their love, hate, and jealousy have vanished, and they will no longer be part of anything that happens on earth. Man, you're a fucking buzzkill, man. I still believe in people trapped between the see, if you go by my theory, they're n they're not part of anything on earth. They're trapped between the 2 dimensions, spiritual realm and then earth, and they can help people out and, like, lead and influence somebody's, like, internal mind, not, like, physical objects and shit like ghosts, commercials. I'll scale back the commercials to YouTube just to control it instead of me. I need a little bit of, Red Bull, man. That rum hit me hard tonight. More brains. So is it demons disguising as people? I'm not complaining. That's good for you to have some commercials. I don't know, man. This whole thing about demons and ghosts, man, y'all fucked me up. Uh-oh. What's Bizarro doing? You're lucky because that tarantula ruined my night and buzz too. Yeah, well, I ain't got much of a buzz, but it was just starting. I try not to drink too much while I'm on here. I might say something inappropriate and might get canceled. Now he's going to get them brains. Jaw. See, that is the difference in this one. He pulled his jaw off and he's making all that fucking googly eyes and shit. Yeah, we don't wanna get me canceled. I'm a pretty likable guy. I don't wanna say anything to get canceled. That's what Doug says when he's in a bar. "Your brains, they smell so good. They smell so good, rich and spicy." "Honey, it's only me." She's like, "Okay, you can have a little bit of brain." That's fucking weird. I don't think it's demons disguising unless you mess with the dark. That does sound like Doug's pickup line. Yes, Doug's famous pickup line. Your brain smell rich and spicy. I just got a commercial and they said Doug. Do you think that AJ is retiring on SmackDown for even a minute? Did I think? No. Dude, that's the Mark Henry storyline all over again. Somebody pointed this out and I had thought about it but didn't really piece it together. Everything that's happening to Cody happened to John Cena. So, John Cena went at it with The Rock and lost year 1 and won year 2. Cody did that with Roman. John Cena then feuded with Brock Lesnar. Cody feuded with Brock Lesnar too during this whole thing. John it was some other feud, I can't remember who it was, and then John Cena got rocked by Mark Henry in a fake retirement. So did Cody. You haven't talked to Bizarre in 2 weeks. She's in Kansas on vacation. When you see her, tell her I was asking about her, and I hope she's doing okay. I miss chatting with her. Bizarro and Gigi bring the level of coolness, the coolness factor up on the channel. Plus, I feel honored that some women would actually want to be on here, considering Doug hangs out here. I'm just, I'm just busting your chops. God, Doug, come on, man. Don't be quoting scriptures up on here. Corinthians remind us that death means life for believers. If God resurrected Jesus from the dead, we can trust he will resurrect us. Our bodies are buried in the earth when we die, but our spirits will enter the presence of the Lord for eternity. Laughing my ass off. So I was reading the scripture. So read a scripture and then end it with laughing my ass off. So spirits will enter the presence of the Lord for eternity. Laughing my ass off. No disrespect, Jesus. Don't smite me. You know I believe in you. If I got smited by the Lord live on YouTube, would I get any better views on it? Is that blasphemy? I better stop. I'm in the backyard of Liberty University, and I might get a whiff of my um, live streams, and they might kick me off of YouTube. Doug, the Bible isn't a reliable source because it's been changed in translation so many times. That's what I always tell people. My wife's really way more religious than me, and I always remind her and my mother, who's religious too. The Bible is just a guideline of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a bunch of stories. The only thing supposedly that I might would trust is if it's in red because it was a quote from Jesus, and I would think that I would hope they would try to keep those quotes intact during the translation, but everything else in there is just a model of how to live your life and how to treat people and how to do better as a person. It has nothing to do. Those stories are just in there. Don't quote them. Don't try to follow the exact patterns that are in there. Just do better as a human and use those as examples of what you're supposed to do. And then I'm done. It is Sunday, by the way. Talk about a fucking buzzkill. Come up on here watching Return of the Living Dead. Somebody comes up on the channel. I'm like, hey, drop a like on the video and let's talk about Second Corinthians. They got zombies up in a damn Jeep. Probably drive better than most people nowadays. They got the old meat packing plant. So where is the girl that right there? No, that's not her. Where's the girlfriend that let her bite him in the head? I actually think the Bible is the craziest book I've read too, but people say, "Oh, we don't follow the Old Testament, so they cherry pick." You're supposed to use those like, I'll give you an example. Here's the thing. Here's one of my thoughts. Um, you're not supposed to take it literally. You take it figuratively. We know that in the story of Adam and Eve, what the fucking apple is and what the snake is, right? We know what the temptation was and what Adam ate. He didn't eat no apple. That's not what it was. Snake was not the true devil. It was lust and the devil trying to sway him into doing what he shouldn't be doing. So just use them as guidelines of how to live your life better. I'm not getting religious on here. That's all I'm saying. I got ads now myself. Kingsford charcoal. Hey Doug, speaking of that, are you a charcoal or gas guy? Somebody grill them for your birthday. I like to make some kebabs, man. I haven't done that in a while. Put some fucking pineapple on there. What kind of ad is this? Oh, some bullshit car insurance. The fruit was an organ, but actually in that period, it would have being on an apple tree if that were true. Yeah, but you get my point. You kinda like I agree with what you're saying. You and I that's not the point. You could go with what she said and Jesus be real and all the prophecies be real, but you don't have to follow everything figuratively the way it's worded in the Bible because it's been translated over and over again, is what she's saying. So some of the words, they could have been changed, but the concepts and the stories are what ring true. How many people in here used to watch Hercules: The Legendary Journey and Xena? I watched it. I actually owned the old DVD sets, like the big fat package, like season sets. I love Xena. I wasn't a huge Hercules fan, but I really like Xena. You remember Bruce Campbell guest starring on there? I thought it was, Now You're Hungry. What kind of fruit do you want, Gigi? How many people oh, that's the same thing. So, yeah, why did you ask that question? Did you like it? I was a big fan of Xena. I love Xena. Close the gate. Close the gate. In 1,000 years, it's gonna be Harry Potter who saved us. I hope not. I don't like Harry Potter. You get all those zombies mashing on that fence, there's no way they'd hold them in. They'd eventually push it over. No, barbecue and some kebabs. I could use some fucking good kebabs, man. I haven't made any in a while. Mm, yummy. Yummy, yummy on my tummy. Harry Potter rocks. Well, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so don't hold that against me. And I won't hold it against you for liking. I don't remember this part in this movie at all. It's been so long since I watched it. They're in this control room. Can you hear me when I'm not far? The mic feels like it's farther away than or maybe I'm just relaxed. Deal. Yeah. I like you. I don't like you for what movies you like. How about that? Is that a good way to put it? This Dana Ashbrook, I sound drunk. I'm a little buzzed. I'm not drunk. Sorry. Um, this Dana Ashbrook is way more. I don't know what a good like. Usually plays a crazy or a weird character. He's way more grounded in this movie than others. They should have had him as like a crazy rebel. There are Bibles that have the meaning of the words in the back, what they mean, and the letter J wasn't created until 500 years ago. So his name was Yahweh. When translated to English, it sounded too much like James, so they named him Jesus. Yeah, we're off the Jesus subject, man. Jesus knows I loves him. That's all he needs to know. Hercules and Xena are included on Prime. I like Callisto best. I used to own all the DVDs and recorded every episode original airing as a kid. I feel old. I was older than a kid when it was on. Yeah, but I love Xena was my favorite. That's why I was happy that Xena was in, Ash versus Evil Dead, that they brought the actress back for that. Does anybody when they still collects DVDs or Blu-rays like the fact that when stuff originally came out, it was in more of those nice big thick season sets with good quality packaging? The discs were protected, had booklets, had all kinds of special packages. Then when they repackage them for space, they come in those big giant thick boxes that they cram all the discs stack them together. It's a pain in the ass. So I know you can buy Xena and, nose stopped up a little bit. Xena and, Hercules in those bigger uh, thick boxes now, but they cram all the discs together. I'm glad I got the original releases even though they take up more space. Hey, he found him a bottle up in there. I know I sound like a broken record, the same old story. I was working. It doesn't matter as long as you show up, that's all that matters. We love you all the same, man. I love you, man. Gigi says I sound drunk. I'm a little buzzed. I'm trying to drink a little Red Bull, wake up. So are you actually off of work or are you working? Appreciate you coming by. Don't forget to smash the like button. Right, that's true. Yahweh is how you pronounce it, but I'm in disbelief you're quoting all this yet. We're born naturally with hair. You turn a female down because she was blessed with certain organs in it. Yeah, we're not talking about that anymore. Next. Thanks, man. Out of work. God, too many comments. Wait a minute. Jeff, the old season sets? Yeah, like originally you use that Xena and Hercules as an example. I'd get the season sets, they'd be like 7 discs. They come in those big, thick packages. You'd have to open them up. Each disc was like in a little tray part, and then you would get like a booklet in the front and like a slip or something over it. And then when you'd get like seasons, it would take up like, a foot on your shelf and it'd be like 7 seasons. Now, you get all 7 seasons crammed into one box. The discs are stacked on top of each other. You get no books, no artwork, nothing. Everybody's just trying to, save time. TW, appreciate you stopping by. It's sweet Michael Myers shirt. Yeah, I got that at Walmart for like, I don't even know how much it is. Was it like probably they're 888? Jesus, man. But I really don't know what to believe anymore. That's true, what's not. If aliens are real, if dinosaurs actually exist, or was it just dragons? Dragons and dinosaurs to me are just interchangeable. It's dinosaurs with wings. We know they existed because we got fucking bones in the ground. Yeah, you own a lot of those. So do I, and I'm not rebuying them, and I'm not selling my old shit. My next door neighbor is 83, and I was watching Xena, and he was just completely engaged in watching Callisto and Xena fighting, and he asked me if it was a new show. That's cool, though. See? That's what the, physical media, TV, and all that kinda stuff, man, you connected with your fucking 83-year-old, neighbor. Too sweet. More power to you. Yeah, I found Jesus. He was behind the sofa the whole time. Jesus is fucking everywhere, man. He's right over here. Oh, wait a minute, that's not Jesus. That's Slimer. But either way, Jesus is all around you, part of everything you do and everything you say. Gotta How can a bald man have a hair hanging now? Is that movie worth checking out, the horror one you went to the theater? I would wait. Do you have Shudder? I would wait and watch it streaming. It's 4:3 aspect ratio, which is weird as hell. There's not a ton on it that you would have to see in a theater unless it's a very unique experience, so I'm gonna do a review of it probably tomorrow, so watch that out for the channel, but if you've got Shudder, I would wait for Shudder. Did I say the Lord's name in vain? I didn't say the Lord's name in vain. Jesus knows I love him. Arturo says Arturo, am I saying your name correctly? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hello, Gigi. I know I'm from the South. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Sorry, I might just got home. Hope everybody's well, having an awesome day. What's up, Rickster? You doing okay? How's your mother? He's my neighbor. I don't have Shutter. It's definitely worth watching. It's a unique experience, but it's a little long in the tooth, man. That motherfucker walks a lot. Walk hard. Oh, I'm gonna use that joke in my video. I'm not reading that out loud. Wouldn't you have the wings should have at least bones along the main structure of it, so how come we don't have bones to match the parts of the wing? I'm buzzed too. Jesus, you know that I love you and you save the world from sinners like Dougie Fresh. And you man. Yeah, me too, man. You got me excited with your tarantula story. Going to see Violent Nature on Tuesday, excited. I think you'll like it. I mean, it's a unique experience, but it's one of those once you see it, I'll just tell you this, the ending is a fucking buzzkill, man, after the first, like, hour and 15 minutes. I won't spoil it. See if you recognize who the woman in the truck is at the end. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. My mom's doing good. Well, that's good, man. We've been thinking about you. I can't help, I don't like carpet. I ain't no carpet muncher. Doug, I need a joint now. Lord Jesus, pray for Doug that he stops putting so much pressure on women to not have any carpet down below. Bro, I know everybody's born a sinner, man. There's that Michael Jackson zombie you was talking about. Cool, thanks, bro. I will tell you this. If you go, I was telling them earlier, if you go into a theater, there's a lot of people in it. I would say 90% of the movie doesn't have a musical score. And it gets really quiet in there because you can hear the branches snapping, the twigs under his feet. You can hear the birds chirping. Man, it's a unique experience to be in a theater, but, don't go in there, like, and, have a grumbling belly, like your belly or, like, farting or anything, man. Everybody around you's gonna hear. Jesus built my hot rod, or is it whore rod? You mean hot rod? It's a song of Ministry of Band. I don't know that hot rod. We got you. That's, that could be used. Is this movie getting ready to go off and we fucking missed the ending of it? Hot Rod, you said whore rod. He wants a little libation. I had a little bit too much libation. We need to figure out what we're gonna watch next week. I wanna watch a comedy. There's that girl's head, that woman's head still alive. Getting ready to torch it. Ay, adios mio. No more brains, you win. See, hey, they got Return of the Living Dead and Necropolis on here. I'll give them credit. That's a really easy watch. Fun, got some good music in it. It's too many laughs to be a horror movie. If we don't think of anything else to watch, I'm watching Creepshow 2. It just popped up on there. I have, like, ADHD when I get buzzed. Says in about God damn, man, come on. Oh, I did. I blasphemy. I apologize. Don't strike me down. Says in the Bible, "My sin is no greater than your sin," and so if you murder someone in your mind, it's the same as doing in real life. Dude, I'm not going down that path. You're gonna mess me up. Naked Gun, Scary Movie 1 or 2. I'm still laughing about him saying he's not a carpet muncher. Damn it, Doug. How about Onyx? You keep mentioning that. Until I watch that, I'm not watching it on here for the first time. I I think I'm gonna watch, what did I just say? Creepshow 2 if we can't find a comedy. We need to find a comedy. Let me get to the Tubi app. How about that damn Tubi? What's a good raunchy comedy? Do they have a Fraternity Vacation on here? No. Do they have used cars on here? Yeah, fucking Porky's pimping with Pee Wee. Still haven't seen Late Night with the Devil. I have AMC Plus. All my buddies say it's really good up until the end, and it takes anything practical they did, throw some shitty CGI effects on it, and then it gets all, meta's not the right word, I forget. It kinda goes off the rails in the last 10 minutes, but it's really, really, really good. Oh my god. Are we still on that? I'm not reading that out loud. I can't read that word out loud. What about the movie Waiting? Is that on here? Is Waiting on here? It's not on there. I'd like to stick with Tubi if we could. Well, I typed in Waiting and Creepshow. I mean, Jeepers Creepers 2 pops on there. I think I really wanna watch Jeepers Creepers. Not Jeepers Creepers, uh, Creepshow. I got basket case Blu-ray, The Hills Have Eyes from Arrow. Yeah, I got the new basket case 4K. Looks pretty good. And I haven't gotten Hills Have Eyes is so grainy. I didn't get the 4K of that because I thought it would be too with Ryan Reynolds. Sweet. I'm trying to think of a good comedy and can't because Doug distracted me. Yeah, I'm on here. I'm on the Tubi app myself, the genres. I'm gonna click adult comedy and see what shows up. All right, we've already Rock to Pussy shows up. We've already watched Zack and Miri make a porno. MILF is on there. Stan Helsing is not that funny. American Pie. Yeah, we can watch that. Everybody probably owns a copy of that. Summer '03. Or it's like the good old comedies, man. They don't like get anything good on here anymore. National Lampoon's Dirty Movie. Fired Up is funny. Anybody seen Fired Up? Yeah, High Fidelity's pretty good. I was looking for something that might have some nudity in it to appease, Doug. Doug needs to get his healthy helping of titties in here or he might not survive. Fraternity House, Kentucky Fried Movie. Anybody remember Kentucky Fried Movie? Can't Hardly Wait is a really good movie. You've never seen Can't Hardly Wait? Honky Tonk Nights. How about Zombie Ass Toilet of the Dead? Throw Mama from the Train? I don't know, man. That's an acquired taste. I don't like watching that movie very often. I didn't think it was super fun. COVID 420, who spiked the weed? They have shit for raunchy comedy. Zombie Strippers, anybody seen that? I know what, no. What is, damn. I was hoping they had Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Vampires on Bikini Beach. Retard Dread. Can we say that? It's not their actual word. I don't wanna get canceled. But I'm a cheerleader on there? I don't know. I can look. Willy's Wonderland is on there. We should watch Willy's Wonderland. Oh shit, my foot's falling asleep. Look, speak of the fucking devil, Bizarro Supergirl. We were just talking about you earlier, and he said he hadn't talked to you 'cause you've been out of town. teeth? Was that that movie? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Is that that movie with that girl with the teeth in her pussy? One of us had Not Another Teen Movie is good. Yes, it is. Yeah, "Hi, woman." She says, "Hi, woman." We got the one women representing up in here. That's All Tits. What's All Tits? Which one's All Tits? And Hey, It's Bizarro. Yeah, we literally were talking about you a little while earlier. We're looking through some comedies to see, what we could watch. Hey, Van Wilder's on here. We can watch Van Wilder. You talking about Ryan Reynolds. The Girl Next Door is on here. They're all saying, "Hey, Bizarro." How you been? You been doing okay? We were looking on Tubi to see if it was a comedy that we could watch. Jay and Silent Bob reboot on there. Can't Hardly Wait is pretty funny. Gigi is a cheerleader? No, she was talking about a movie. She would be a good cheerleader, though. She's got the personality for one. Both of you guys, you could be the cheerleaders on my channel. Jeff Man316 cheerleaders. No, I'm not. Happy Time Murders? No. Little Nicky's on there? No. Hey, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead is on there. You wanna watch that? We've been talking about that movie. We should watch Don't Tell Mom the Baby. What About Bob's on there? Is Clerks? I don't know if Clerks is on there or not. I doubt it. I doubt his movies are on there. Well, that one was. Hmm. Clerk is on there, the documentary, and Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Back to School was on there with, Rodney Dangerfield. Behaving Badly. I don't know what that is. We're the Millers. I love that movie. I have it on VHS in my storage. Which movie? Clerks? Clerks is funny. Yes, it is. I love Clerks. Hey, I just watched Clerks 3. Um, I've I've had it for a while. I watched it again. Uh, that movie's very heartwarming and it's pretty sad at the end. Man, I actually got teared up a little bit. I'm not afraid to say that. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Yeah, anybody wanna vote for that one? Should we watch Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? I haven't watched that in a while. I went under comedy, man, and they're popping up some horror movies up under there. It's not all these movies that they got listed as. Would anybody have a problem if we watch Don't Can't Buy Me Love is on there. Yeah, that's the original Christina Applegate one, not that bullshit remake. Nobody's would watch that one. I definitely would not recommend it. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, one of those is like, I found on my movie hunt still you can buy the DVD and, Barnes& and Noble for $5, but you can't they don't have that on Blu-ray. I've been on vacation, but I'm out of school for now. That's cool. I'm glad you stopped by. Have you ever seen Yeah, they made a remake of it, and I've read some reviews or watched some reviews, sorry. Not good. Um, Babysitter's Dead. It stars Nicole Richie of all people. I don't know any of these people. Don't be offended. Bunch of people I don't fucking know other than her. And I didn't hear about it. Oh man, I'm falling off. Yeah, I heard about it and didn't see it. Don't want to see it. I heard the reviews were it was terrible. The ones I watched. Like one review on Internet Movie Database gave it a 2, said it was brutal. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't great, but it did have a couple parts that I made me laugh out loud. Yeah. So, hey, any of the vacation movies on there? No. Last Resort's on there. Do we wanna watch Van Wilder or Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? I like all 3 of them. If you haven't seen the 3rd one, it's worth watching. It's, like I said, it's got a little bit of heart to it. I think I reviewed it on the channel. You guys should watch my reviews. Does anybody actually watch my videos? Sleepaway Camp 2 is listed under comedies. We already watched Hot Tub Time Machine, man. It ain't been that long ago, remember? Do they have remember? You remember? I remember. Do they have Hot Tub Time Machine 2? They only have the first one. Doug, they got a movie you wanna see, Kung Fu and Titties. The Adventures of Pluto Nash, nobody would watch that. We can watch Suburban Commando. She wants to know, are you on where are you vacationing, Bizarro, or are you just out of school vacation? You've never seen Mom's the Babysitter's Dad? Well, maybe that's what we should watch then. Something different. It's not like a raunchy comedy, but it's still pretty funny. What if Adventures in Babysitting is on there? What if that's on there? Adventures. Hey, is Adventures of Ford Fairlane on there? Shit, I was gonna watch Ford Fairlane. I remember, and you told me being called a great white buffalo was a good thing. He blocked me though, so I say it's a bad thing. No, the great white buffalo is the unique one that got away, kinda like the unicorn. Like that girl in that movie, they really, uh, missed the opportunity of being with her, and they called her the great white. Oops. Most of my family and friends live in Kansas, so I'm visiting my sister who just got married. Well, that's cool. Congratulations, I guess. Well, that's cool, and congrats to her, yeah. Um, we've never really watched a action movie. Die Hard with a Vengeance and Live Free and Die Hard's on here. I love both of those movies. If you don't wanna know, yeah, forget him, Gigi, that's true. We should watch an action movie. You guys like Die Hard with a Vengeance? Or Live Free or Die Hard? We can watch, The Stranger with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, and he always called me that and then just disappeared. It sounds like he was the it's his loss, man, don't sweat it. Cheech and Chong's The Corsican Brothers. Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. Do you guys want me to put a, uh, poll up for what we're gonna watch? Is Cannonball Run? Shit. Hooper's on there, but Cannonball Run ain't. Fart the Movie's on there. Is the only Porky's on there, that shitty sequel? Damn. Ain't nothing good. Karma's a bitch too. Meatballs 4's on there. All right. If we did comedies, you got Van Wilder was one of the choices. What else were we talking about? Now I kind of want to watch Die Hard. Am I the only one that likes Live Free or Die Hard? You'll watch anything? I love Live Free or Die Hard. Maybe it's because I'm into computers with work and everything, but I love the concept of that fire sale they do in that movie. I think that's pretty unique. Haven't watched Van Wilder in a while. Was any good nudity in Van Wilder? I don't remember. They got the first one. That's the only one that's any good. Die Hard. They don't have the first Die Hard on here, but they got Die Hard with a Vengeance, and they got Live Free or Die Hard. She said thanks. They got a movie. It's actually called Porno. I remember seeing that. All right. Well, I'll think of it later. If I decide to do a comedy, maybe I'll pick three and I'll do a poll since nobody's really chiming in. Oh, I know what movie I want to watch. Hold on a second. Um, Shit. What is the name of it? Give me 1 second. I'll think of it. Damn it, they removed it. Club Dread was on here and they removed it. That sucks. The 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah, that's a bunch of bullshit. That movie sucks. We can't start on a movie that's not the first McLovin. What do you mean it's not the first? You saying we can't watch Die Hard with a Vengeance? Do we want to watch the first Die Hard? I don't want to watch the first Die Hard. We'll save that. But I was looking forward to it, and I forgot Club Dread used to be on here. We're the Millers. You wanna watch We're the Millers? You can watch We're the Millers. First of the month, Jeff, man. We can't start a movie that's not the first of the month. What are you talking about? Yes. We're the Millers. How about we watch We're the Millers? Yeah, that's the one with Samuel Jackson. That's fucking awesome. Hercules and the Amazon. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are you saying? So we wanna watch We're the Millers? I like that movie. Let's watch We're the Millers. What is uh I was wondering if they had Hall Pass on here. They got a documentary about farts. You wanna watch that? Let me make sure We're the Millers doesn't end. It doesn't say anything. Have you guys ever seen a movie called Absolutely Anything that stars Kate Beckinsale and Simon Pegg? It's a really good movie. Alright, we're watching We're the Millers then. We're going full on comedy next week. Hercules, Kevin Sorbo, he's laughing my fucking ass off. What are you laughing at now? I have got to pee. We're gonna have to get up off of here. Woo! When I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna be like, "Toilet,
Acknowledge me.
acknowledge me." Or I'll be like, "Toilet,
Let me talk to you.
let me talk to you." All right, we're watching We're the Millers next week. Anybody's got a problem with that? I got 2 words for you. So that sounds like a master plan. The documentary about farts. Yeah, there was like look, I'm gonna look up the word farts. There is Fart, a documentary. Then there is Fart, the movie. Then there is a movie, Who Farted? There's a trifecta of farts on there. Yeah. I need to start chopping my videos up with shorts and, like, saying The Millers, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, that's what we're gonna watch. We're the Millers. I like that movie. It's got a little bit of raunchiness to it, but it's got some funny parts. Hey, Gigi, that's the perfect movie. That boy gets his fucking nutsack bit by a tarantula. Remember? And it swells up like the size of grapefruit. That will remind you of the night we had tonight with you chasing the tarantula around for her. You missed that, Bizarro. She had a tarantula outside she was chasing around. Backed by popular demand, Scarface is on here. Boys in the Hood. There was a demand for, Fat Girls with Monique? Really? Shallow Hal's pretty funny. Rick, I remember buying that Blu-ray on a Tuesday, but I don't know if I got the extended of which one. Is there an extended cut of Die Hard with a Vengeance? You got the extended cut of Meet the Millers? Oh, okay. Sorry. Um, I've got it too. Hold on one second. I can't get up too far because I don't have any pants on. Some behind the scenes knowledge there you didn't need to know. I got the extended cut of it too. It's a lenticular cover. That's like what they look like originally, and then they change. So yeah, I don't think there's an extended cut. That's what the carpet says to Doug. Acknowledge me. Yeah. When Doug finds I'm making my own self laugh. When Doug finds a pussy that's got hair on it, he looks right at it and he goes,
Acknowledge me.
Doug, don't be afraid of it. I'm scared of spiders. Yeah, yeah, that damn one that well, I've got boxer shorts on. It's not like I'm sitting here naked. I'm in the comfort of my own home in my little recliner chair watching movies. I should be able to wear what I wanna wear, right? I need another joint and beer. No hair. You keep saying that. If the hair is above it, don't go up there. Don't piss myself now. No, I didn't. So, yeah, I've got the extended cut of We're the Millers. Fake Family, Real Trouble. See more Jennifer and more Jason, and extend the road trip even farther with over 45 minutes of smoking hot extras, outrageous outtakes, and nonstop laughs. The extended cut has 8 minutes of new material. I doubt they've got the extended cut. I heard they're making a sequel to this. I don't know how that would work, but either way. So how does that work, Doug? Because you have facial hair. Just saying. Yeah, what happens if the woman doesn't wanna kiss you because of all that hair around you? If I reach too far and you see too much, I apologize. Oh, well. Oh my goodness. This fucking conversation went off the rails quick, didn't it? Good thing I love you guys. Alright, either way, so we're watching We're the Millers. I wanna trickle in a action movie or a comedy every now and then. I don't wanna get stuck just my damn shirt's all twisted now and shit. I don't wanna get stuck just watching horror movies and stuff all the time. Just remember Revenge of the Nerds. We got Bush. I don't wanna look at Duck Dynasty. Who the fuck wants to know anything about Duck Dynasty? I predict Doug is gonna meet a woman who he kicks with. He's gonna be all in love, and then when the time comes, he's gonna be a 70 soul person, and Doug is not gonna care. A lot of horror guys have beards. A lot of what? Horror guys have beards. Yeah, he's gonna be like a full-blown fucking 70s bush. Like the fucking beard. Doug's gonna pull him pants open. Doug Dynasty, yeah. Look, Doug, you're gonna unzip those pants. You're gonna pull them, that thong down, and then that big 80 70s, not 80s. The big 70s bush is gonna pop out, and it's gonna be just like the beer in the commercial. It's gonna get quiet, it's gonna go boosh, beer, like that. It's gonna go boosh. It's gonna surround your face, and you're just gonna get enveloped in the bush. We got Yeah, I need to make that I need a bumper of that. How do I not have that already with Doug on here? Then I'm gonna shave her while she's sleeping. Next. Man, that would be borderline assault, man. She got so much bush, you're gonna look like you got an afro when you're down there. You're gonna get down there and you're gonna be like, "I'm Dougie not so fresh now." You gonna stay down there, you're gonna, like, live in the bush. You're gonna live so far in the fucking bush that when you come out of the bush, you're gonna speak in Australian. How'd you like that one, Gigi? Did you like that joke? Doug's gonna be so far down in the bush that he's gonna come out speaking with an Australian accent. Doug's gonna get into that bush, and he's gonna be coming out, and he's gonna come out, and he's gonna be like, "G'day, mate." If you do that, I can assure you will wake up with no eyebrows. Tickle my own self. That was a good fucking joke. Dougie Fresh. Doug, he's fresh as a, Doug, are you fresh as a summer's eve? What does that song say? Ozzy says, "2 in the bush." I don't know. A bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush. So no bush. Doug's prick in his hand is worth 2 in the bush. Yes, it was nice. Yeah, you guys keep browbeating Doug. He's gonna like Bush one day. One day he won't care. You didn't have a beard then? Doug, one day he's gonna get a piece so nice he's not gonna care that it's got bush. He's gonna get down in there and he's gonna come out and he's gonna be like, "Oh." He's gonna think he saw the Holy Ghost. Get it? Holy Ghost. I worked at Subway. Man, I sometimes I crack my own self up. Doug goes down in that bush and he's like,
No, 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 no.
"Dream, dream, keep dreaming." Then it's 2 in the bush. Doug, we're just busting your chops, man. Doug's gonna be in that bush for so long, he's gonna come out saying this.
This town needs an enema.
This town needs an enema. Doug's gonna be down in there so far, he's gonna be like,
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chump some of this shit.
it's so thick a creature comes out of it. Did you leave and you come back to the worst conversation in the history of conversations? Oh, Doug's gonna be down there. It's gonna be so much carpet down there when he finishes. The girls gonna be, "It's about time."
What you want, a cookie?
"What do you want, cookie?" Yep, it's your party. You can do what you want to. One day you might not be able to be so picky though, man. This is me.
And now, in front of all the Rock's fans, you want to serve the Rock a great big piece of that poontang pie?
The Rock likes all kinds of pies. You mean Manscaped, Doug? That's mean. You're somewhat young. Yeah, you said you were young, but you're an old soul. Remember when you said that? Doug is gonna set his, expectations too high. So one day I'm gonna be walking up to him and be like,
And don't go home. Don't go to eat. And don't play with yourself.
"Yeah, don't be playing with yourself, Doug." No, I don't think it'll be career, and I don't even know if they're gonna fight at SummerSlam. Who's Cody fight at Clash at the Castle? Yeah, you're a soul man. You're a old soul. Doug, hey, wait a minute, look, here's the last one. So Doug's with a girl, they getting all intimate, whatever. The lights are low. He takes those pants off, he reaches down there and he feels like a '70s bush, and Doug's dick goes, "What?" He gets all soft on him. Ah. Doug is just too picky. Too late. More pie for the Rock. I don't know, but I'm starting to hate Styles, not my favorite. I mean, he's a heel, that's what's supposed to happen, man. Alright, last one. Doug's like, "Alright, baby, you gotta shave that fucking pussy.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Your hairy pussy, that's what grinds my gears." And then 10 years from now, when Doug can't find a woman, he's like, "I just had to go ahead and break, and it didn't matter what was down there. I had to." when a girl has hair down, it would be like staring at starting a forest fire. It would say, "Get the fuck off of a forest fire." How is it gonna be so much friction down there, you start a forest fire? Doug's there's so much hair between her legs. Doug's laying there and he says,
Hand. Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
it was so much hair down there, Doug thought it was pillows. Oh, well, you guys are hilarious. I love talking to you guys. We love busting Doug's chops, but he knows we love him too. We love you, Dougie Fresh, no matter what how much hair you like or don't like. There's somebody out there for everybody. Yeah, Doug that Doug's gonna find a girlfriend that's got so much push, his hands are gonna be between 2 pillows when he reaches down in there. Ah, I tickle myself. Oh, well, boys and girls, I think I'm about to get off here. I done laughed so hard, I gotta take a leak. You ever see Strange Brew? That's not too much to ask for. You ever see Strange Brew when that, when he gets in that vat of beer and he's gonna drown in it, he starts drinking it, and then he look in the hole and he's huge, and he's like, "Hey, I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it, eh?" Yeah, he avoided it, you know he did. Even I trimmed some down there, come on now. Yeah, R.I.P. John Candy. I love John Candy. But did anybody see Strange Brew? Is Strange Brew on there? You can watch Strange Brew. That's my favorite line in there. "I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it, eh?" "You hoser." Oh, Strange Brew's not on there, but Super Dave is. How is Super Dave on there? UHF is on there, that's funny. Anybody ever watch UHF? Oh, man, I either way. No, I don't need to know anything about that whatsoever. It's okay, Dougie Fresh. Which one? Strange Brew? Yeah, have you seen Strange Brew? You remember that when Bob and Doug McKenzie, they go to that brewery, and then they lock one of them in there, and they're trying to drown him, and then at the end, he drinks so much beer, he's as big as the big thing of beer he's in, like the huge vat, whatever you call that thing. Uh, they're like, "How you gonna get out of there?" And he burps and blows the wall off of it, and he's like, "I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it, you loser." Feel like damn termites down there. Oh god, those are probably crabs, those aren't termites. Those aren't pillows. Doug has gotta get to the point where he cares as much for his mate as he does for himself. You can always get a toothache, Doug, if you get a hair in your teeth. You gotta think about her. Biodome is on there. Speaking of, Doug and manscaping, I gotta watch the majority of the rest of that Sasquatch Sunset movie. Yeah, see, Gigi, you need to be teaching Doug. Gigi and, Bizarro, they're real women. They need to teach you some lessons, Dougie Fresh. There's not a lot of good comedies on there. Strange Brew isn't on there. How old is Doug? I think he said he'd be what? You're 38? I can't remember. 30? Thought you said you're late 30s. You're only 30? I thought for some reason maybe it was somebody else I talked to on here. I talked to a lot of you guys on, Instagram. I thought Doug was older than 30. Porn is what changed the grooming standard. Really? Huh. So my name is JEFFMAN316, and this is my YouTube channel. And here you can learn lots of things about life. And here's one thing actually, porn is what changed the grooming standards. I bet you didn't know that. Well, my mind is warped then. Most girls his age shave or wax anyway. Yeah, I know. But he can't be turning down girls. If he gets that opportunity, he needs to make the most of that situation. That should be the woman's choice, not Dougie's choice. Doug, you don't need to worry about the hair. There's only one thing you need to worry about while you're down there.
Uh, tight.
That's what you need to worry about. Listen to her, Doug. She knows what she's talking about. You don't know that. Give yourself a chance. What did I do to you? What did I do dirty? Why, singing you and Doug? What did I do dirty? I didn't do anything dirty to you. When is the new Deadpool coming out? I asked that earlier. July 26th is what Doug said. So we got a month and a half to wait. What did I do dirty to you? You gotta answer that question. What the F? She spelled it EFF. F. Is that how we spell it with the F? You should put WTF. I don't have anybody saying what the fuck, do I? Do I have anybody saying what the fuck? I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I kinda mean. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what we all been telling him. You gotta worry about getting some first, then worry about complaining about it afterwards. He needs to like I said, he needs to lower his expectations.
Lowered expectation.
Yeah, get in with it. So, I said what the fuck a lot. So, yeah, Doug's all like, she can't have little titties. She's gotta shave. He's, like, putting a lot of expectations out there for level 1. He needs to lower those expectations. Are you in trouble? You're not in trouble with me. I might be in trouble if anybody watches the end of this stream. Yep, if she's under 40. But he's an old soul. He might find him an older woman, like, to take care of it. Are they called I know they used to be called sugar daddies. Are they called sugar mamas? Doug, you better watch this day and age, and I'm not saying anything against this, but when you go into a bar, if you that's right, you don't drink, though. You have a little bit too much to drink, you might come home with somebody, and you might get something you're not expecting. So the hair might be the least of your worries. Doug will be sitting at home on the couch.
This is a surprise.
You gonna find you a mature woman? You better hope it's a woman. Doug will be hot and heavy. He'll be getting surprised. Yeah, get him a cougar. That's true. Yeah, cougar. Rawr. Rawr. Yeesaw. That's fucking Jar Jar Binks. Ah. Doug's trying to play nice now, telling somebody to congrats now. It's gonna be taped up and Doug wouldn't know. That's mean. He'd be like, "Is it in yet?" And the guy'd be like, "In what?" Doug will come home and he'll need to clean up. He'll be like, "Where's my Batman hat that I did earlier? I can't find it." There, it's Doug afterwards.
This town needs an enema.
I have some Astro Gel. She said, "Thanks, Doug." Yeah, Doug, it doesn't matter whether it's got hair or not. You just need to concentrate on getting it, because then afterwards you'll be like,
But that was awesome.
or if you find out that you brought home the wrong gender.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Either way. All right, I'm getting up off here, boys and girls. It's 12:30. I got to go to work tomorrow. This was fun. I really appreciate all you guys hanging back, making me laugh. This is really cool. Congratulations to your sister, Bizarro. My nephew got married during the week in Cancun. I couldn't go. My sister and husband went, his parents. Cool. Astrogel. Just lube. Just think of lube. That's all he needs. Might find me in prison then. He might break it off. Doug will like break a damn thing off and be like,
That's an attention getter.
either way. All right, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out so I can get off of here. This has been the JEFFMAN316 Live Let's Talk Movies Chat and Return of the Living Dead Part 2 watch along. If you came in at the end of any of this, you would not have any clue what we were watching tonight. I got proposed to by a drunk within no ring, not trying to steal the shine. It just reminded me of that. I really appreciate all you guys coming on here. Let me turn this shit off. Anybody wants to support me, the information will be in all my videos. But all I really do is appreciate the support. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Comment on anything you can put on there. Doug doesn't like to hear anything you want on there. Clean shaven, anything you want, as long as it gets activity on video. I appreciate all you regulars coming on. We hope you got your spider stuff taken care of. Appreciate you, Doug, Arturo, Rick. Yeah, good night. Bizarro, you have to stop by and see us. Hopefully you can come by again if you're still out of school. Star Wars collecting hobbies. We had a few newcomers at the beginning who dropped off, I guess, once we got crazy. But yeah, good night, everybody. I really do appreciate everybody. I got a couple videos dropping. Mini review of Godzilla -1 coming up on there. Got in Wild Nature doing the review of that. I got a Goodwill video coming out. I got some steelbook video that I'm gonna do. So I got a lot of stuff coming out on the channel this week. Please watch those videos, like, comment, subscribe, share to all those as well. Congratulations. Sorry, yeah. Appreciate all the newcomers that stopped by early. We're not as crazy as this always, so hang around with us and watch. We're gonna watch With the Millers next week, so hopefully we'll have some fun with that one, as well, just like we did this week. I love you guys, and then as I always say, until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMAN316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.